We are talking to Bianca, and she is a singer, songwriter, producer, and there's a whole lot more. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Erica. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for coming through. I know that you've been doing the rounds lately. We did see you on BBC Extra, doing your stints, and we have you now in Zimbabwe. You did come to Zimbabwe 2 days ago. Had you been to Zimbabwe lately? Have you been to Zimbabwe lately, apart from you coming now?
Probably about 2 years ago. Yeah, so it's been a little while.
How does it feel to be an artist who is making music outside of Zimbabwe and being of Zimbabwean roots? I do know that your mom is from Zimbabwe. Are you feeling support from us as Zimbabweans? Do you feel like that we're receiving your music?
I feel like previously I would go on family visits, but it's always been a case of I've always felt embraced by my people, so it's not really felt any different. It's just simply a transition of going from family visits to getting it cracking with music. Yeah.
Let's talk about your music. Sounds a lot sentimental to me. If you look at your songs, there's Paper Chasing, there's Cry. What part of you do you sing from? Is it just lyrical content from your head, or do you sing from your heart, inspiration?
I would say from my heart, because I'm a bit of an empath. So if someone tells me what they're going through, I sort of
that and sing about
feel what they're going through, take it and sing about it and put it in a song.
And then let's talk about moving with the genres. I find that you get a lot of people who sing a certain type of genre and they stick to it. But listening to your voice, do you, or are you working on changing genre, collaborating with different genres? Perhaps trying even Zim dancehall?
Yeah, it's very likely that I will try different songs, because I know a lot of artists will stay in a lane of following maybe a popular genre, but I just go with a vibe. So my studio sessions could be as simple as sitting down, we're having a chat for an hour, and then in the last 10 minutes we sing about whatever we were talking about. I
do know that you did study civil engineering. Now one has to question, why did you decide to push, well, of course you got an amazing voice and everything, but one would think that, you know, you want to be an office person or you want to focus on engineering, but or are you doing both actually?
So I actually graduated in 2022 just after having my son. Apart from my mum being Zimbabwean and wanting me to be an engineer, I just wanted that for myself, because I feel like within the music industry sometimes certain artists might find themselves in positions where they feel like this is all I need, but it's like I've got a degree, I can do that at a later date and I can do my music. So I just wanted that as a woman, to just have that for myself.
Let's talk about you mentioning as a woman. I do know that you've got two sons, two beautiful sons. You being a mom and you having to work toward your career and your goals, and also just having to make money actually. How does it weigh on you? How do you make sure you keep that in check?
I mean, I'm constantly trying to find a balance because it is a lot juggling 2 children. But what I've always said to myself is that I was Bianca before I had the kids, and I'm still Bianca. So what I try to do is just, you know, create a routine for myself. Like I get up at like 4 in the morning, do all the housework, sort out the kids, drop them off, and then I just allow time for me to work on my craft.
Your name is Bianca, but pronounced Bianca as the anchor.
Yes.
Can you talk to us about why you decided to make that your branding?
Well, when I started off in my career, I started off singing with my uncle, who's from Zimbabwe, came over to the UK. Who would rap in his African accent, and then he would get me to sing the chorus of I'll Be Missing You by 112, not 112.
Oh, 112. But I know we call it 112 actually. You can spot a Zimbabwean when they say 112. Yeah, actually.
So I was collaborating, then I went on to work with a few UK rappers who are established in their own right. So when I was working on my rebrand, I wanted to do a lot of like symbolism and have meaning to what I do, because my music is full of moods and messages. I was looking at my name and I thought, Anchor, like, you know, I want to go back to my origin of where I come from, like an anchor, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Malawi. It represents hope, it represents new adventures. So everything I'm about currently, like taking this trip to South Africa at the last minute and then going to Zimbabwe.
I can see all of that. It's a spur of the moment, but you know, it's something that does add value. Of course, we hope to see you back again in Zimbabwe and hope to hear you on more, you know, features and get more music from you.